Hi, I'm making some of my lovely berry jam today, the kind of compote that I use, that I usually have in the mornings with yoghurt and nuts and seeds and whatever. So I thought I'd show you the process that I do. I know the recipe's out there, but there's no substitute for seeing actually how I make it. I use these 4 Seasons 4 berry medley. And I get them from Aldi, and they're really good value. And also I've found that the ones from Aldi are a lot less bitter than some of the other brands. They can actually be quite sour, and these just tend to be lovely. Now there's a kilo here, a kilo of mixed berries. There's black currants, raspberries, strawberries and blackberries, I think. Now what I usually do is add a little bit of water to those to help them sort of defrost and cook, but I've got some satsumas that have been kicking around for a little while that are a bit sort of past their best, so I'm just going to put the juice of one of those in instead. Oops, top of the thing's gone in there somewhere. Oh, there it is. Hang on. So it just needs a little bit of liquid just to start it off. So I'm going to put them on the hob just to defrost, which obviously will take a little while. So I'll come back in a little while. Right, so now the berries have defrosted. You may want to add some sweetener to them. I would suggest either honey or maple syrup. Keep it a natural sweetener. This is just a little teaspoon of good old Essex honey. There's a lot of liquid, obviously, and we need to thicken that up. So we add chia seeds, and I'm going to put in about 3 slightly rounded tablespoons. In fact, it's a kilo, isn't it? So I'm going to put 4 in. 4 tablespoons of chia seeds. Chia seeds are really, they're high in protein, they're really high in fibre, they're high in omega-3, they're absolutely brilliant for you. Obviously in their natural naked state, they're not very appetising. They don't really taste of much, they just get stuck in your teeth, but they absorb an awful lot of liquid. So what will happen is that, I'm going to turn that off the heat now, this will just sit there now and cool down, and while it's cooling down, all those chia seeds will expand and make this into a really thick jam like substance. It's amazing. So I'll show you that when it's done in a minute. Right, so this has been cooling for about an hour, and you can see how thick this has gone, and it's just going to get thicker when it cools. What I do now is, when it's cold, is I divide it into about 10 portions. I've got little glass pots. Hang on a minute, I'll show you. Hang on. Oh, my kitchen cupboards are a mess. I've got these little chappies I got from IKEA. Oops, that's a new one. But I just divide it up into those, and I pop them in the freezer, and they freeze really well. And then I just, the night before I want my fruit, my yoghurt or whatever, I just take one out. But I've also popped that straight in the microwave, or straight into some hot water, not boiling water, some hot water, and defrosted it that way, just for quickness. But yeah, it's really easy to do. It's really tasty, and it's got so much. It's got loads of fibre, and it's got, thanks to the chia seeds, it's got loads of protein in it as well. So that's how to get a high protein fruity breakfast.